phoned me back and said, just sign them up, I'll accept it. I know, it's exciting, isn't it?
Bye.
What the fuck?
So it's been a big few weeks for us, a lot of change and a lot of excitement. We thought that we would create this channel from the very beginning to take you all along through the journey that we're going through and learn with us. Probably the weirdest thing about this whole experience is
That we have not seen the land yet.
yeah, we haven't seen it.
Like, we're in lockdown here in Melbourne, so we physically can't go and see it, and we had to take a bit of a gamble.
Property prices just keep going up in the country because of lockdown. Everyone's got the same idea as us. Well, they want to move out to the country.
Originally, we wanted an acreage, so it has changed so much, but we know now that this land is just going to be manageable, and I think it's really good. It's just over 2,000 square meters.
Now the focus is really about the house, and this is where it's like so exciting because what we want to build is an off-grid house, which means that we're completely relying on nature to power and run our home, which is nerve-wracking but exciting. We want to do it sustainably, and we want to do it using passive design principles. So that's where, again, you're utilizing nature to give you the most comfortable home possible.
Every time we'd look at a really nice property with a house on it, the house just wasn't quite right. We'd have to spend a lot of money renovating it. Like, it wasn't what we wanted. Like, we wanted, you know, an off-grid home. We'd have to try and convert it to solar, or like there wasn't much natural light, or there's just so many things, and so it was hard to pay for a house that we didn't really want.
We just wanted to build something that aligned with all of our values. We had started to come across sustainable builds. We'd started to come across the idea of off-grid living, and that you can just put enough solar on your roof and battery packs and all that sort of thing. We then decided that, all right, this is the block of land that we want to go for. And we've gone for some in the past, but we didn't actually feel that emotional about this one.
Like, I tend to get really emotionally attached, and Ryan's always like, don't get attached. Like,
Yeah.
And then I get upset. Like, you know, there's a few days there afterwards where you just feel really flat. Like, oh, that whole vision I just have to wipe, and all that time we spent on it, we've got to wipe. So,
Which obviously in the end helped us to sort of form what we've ended up with.
we were hoping in this case that lockdown would work in our favor, because we were happy to put an offer in without seeing it. Like, it was a bit scary, but we were. And we were hoping that other people wouldn't be happy to do that.
She let us know that the other person we were competing against had dropped out, which was a really good thing for us, because now, like with lockdown being extended, we're the only people that have put in a formal offer.
She said that she'd get back to us in the morning. So at that point we were really excited. We got nervous and excited because we honestly felt like for once this could actually be happening. And then 5 minutes later we see her phone, we see her number come up. And I think immediately at that point I knew that we got it. So it took us a couple of days to actually settle into the fact that we have finally got a place after 4 years of looking on realestate.com.
We will pay attention to whatever the underside of whoever builds it.
So then the next process is all the planning. We're going to try and document it each week.
Yeah, it'll be amazing when we finally get to see the block of land. So we'll make sure that we film that for you guys, because that'll be a pretty exciting moment. And hopefully we've got new plans and we start building in the next month or so.
We just found out that we can go and see our block.
Wow, pretty exciting.
We're still in lockdown. One tree on the block.
We are off to see our property for the very first time.
Pergola measurements for our east side.
Now your destination is on the right.
What the f?